Hello. Welcome back. Sorry, my throat feels like scratchy and I have to keep clearing it. Got a lot of, not so much today, but we had a lot of smoke the past couple of days from the Canada wildfires, and other than like the scratchiness in the throat and clearing my throat all the time, I haven't noticed anything, but I've been staying in the house. It's been really smoky out. And I'm sorry about the camera angle. I film and you can see everything in the camera, and then when I put it on YouTube and edit it, it's all cut out. Like, you can't see so much. For someone who is more tech savvy than the rest of my family, I'm not clearly tech savvy. But I'm gonna make a chicken casserole. That's it. Simple, easy. You can put absolutely anything you want in it. I think the recipe, it's not really a recipe, but the way that I saw it, it had sour cream in it, but I don't have any sour cream. I don't like sour cream unless it's mixed with other things. I don't like it like on its own. I do have homemade cream cheese, so I'm gonna finish using that and put it in there, and I'm just gonna season it up and put some cheese and stuff in it and stick it in the oven. How will it taste? Probably fine. Everything I'm going to put in it I like, so I don't know how I could mess it up, but it's really simple and easy. You could do whatever you want. You can add any seasoning you want. If you don't want to add seasonings, you don't have to do that either, so you can make it however you want. I occasionally have sour cream on hand, like really small containers of it, but my fridge was acting up a few weeks back, and I put stuff in a cooler in order to defrost the fridge and the freezer. I was running out of cooler space, so I just tossed the whatever sour cream I had left because I don't use it that often. I don't like to throw things away, but I had to make space, and that was the first thing to go. So I don't have any sour cream. What else am I going to add to it? I'm going to add a little bit of butter to make the panko or pork rinds stick to the top a little bit. Seasonings, cheese. I mean, this is like a low carb, carnivore-ish. I don't know if I would call it carnivore with seasonings, but I think most of the stuff that's in it is pretty carnivore-ish. I don't know. I'm gonna see what I got in my fridge, and I'll probably add some green onion because my green onions are going crazy. So other than that, I don't know what I'm gonna add. Okay, I'm back. I have some hot diced tomatoes. I did drain them. I realized that some of the spiciness probably is on the liquid itself, but I don't want it to be super watery. What did I find in my fridge? Some pre-shredded mozzarella cheese that I had in the freezer. I just sprinkled it in, I don't know, like a 1/4 cup. I don't know, I don't measure cheese. Cheese is something that should always be measured with your heart, in my opinion. My tomatoes, which I am going to stir this at the end. Triangles of pecorino romano that I shredded with my KitchenAid attachment. It is very salty. I love salt, but I'm going to go a little bit more sparingly with this because I am going to add extra seasonings. So, pecorino romano. I also have some Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning in a package here. Not in a package, but in a mason jar. I'm gonna sprinkle some of that on. It might be a little bit too much, I don't know. I don't mind a good ranch seasoning. I need to put this on my grocery list because I have to look. I swore that I had another one, but I don't want to buy another one if I don't need it. So I have to really look. I also have some softened butter here that I put some of the panko on. I may need to use the rest of what's in here. I don't know if this is really going to be enough, but it did usually calls for melted butter, but it's soft, it's fine. I'm just going to sprinkle some on the top, and I am going to shred up my extra sharp cheese, not shred it, but thinly slice it and just put it on the top. Okay, this is what it looks like, somewhat mixed up. These are my panko that I'm going to put on the top, and this is my extra sharp cheese. Not that you need to see it, but my sister was here the other day and she's like, are you eating this like chewing it right off the block? And I'm like, no, but you know, I live here. It's my cheese. I could eat it however I want, but I didn't do that. I just sliced it weird. I'm just going to break it up a little bit and sprinkle it on the top. This is very cheese heavy. If you don't like dairy, if you don't like cheese, you're probably shaking your head. I like cheese. It's delicious. It's delightful. It's addicting, like probably crack cocaine. I don't know. I've not been on crack cocaine, but I'm assuming it. I've heard that it has very similar effects as drugs. I could probably see that because it is quite addictive. I don't know. What do they put in it? It got dark like an hour ago, like it was going to start storming, and then it kind of cleared up just a tiny bit, like the clouds went away. And now, oh, it is starting to rain. I'm just going to kind of clump this on the top. I'm not too worried about. My hands are clean, and I'm the only one going to eat it, so it's fine. And then I am going to sprinkle the rest of the breadcrumbs on the top because otherwise they're just going to go to waste. I am dog sitting today. She's watching me from the living room, and Stanley is sleeping under a table. But Stanley likes to have friends over sometimes, but they're both lazy, so. But in the other dog's defense, she's got a lot of vision problems the past year. Her eyes are very glossy and glazed. Sadly, she doesn't really know where she's at all the time, so I really feel bad for her. She's been here many times. She's like a second dog over the past 6 or 7 years, but she still gets a little confused when she gets here now because she's not here every day, so she doesn't remember where she's at. Oh, baby girl. Hi, baby. And there's Stanley sleeping. Poor little Bailey. Poor little baby. Huh? You're a sweet little girl. And Ralphie is sleeping on my dirty shoes that I weed eat in. They're literally completely covered in grass. But he likes to sleep on them for some reason, so I let him do what he wants. He rules things around here, I guess. I am also going to cut up my green onion. That's going crazy. So I'm going to sprinkle some of that on the top as well. Okay, this is what it looks like. I sprinkled a little bit of onion and garlic powder on the top because I forgot to do that before. No big deal. I didn't film it. Will it be gross? I don't know, but there's a lot of it, so I'm praying it's not because I'm going to be eating it for many days. I'm going to assume maybe I could freeze it. I don't know. I'll probably have to do that, but I'm going to stick it in the oven. It's on 375, and I'm going to stick it in for probably like 25 minutes or so. I don't know. I think I might put some foil on top of it, and then maybe the last few minutes take the foil off. Okay, here is what it looks like out of the oven. It's still very hot. I'm going to try to get a bite with everything in it. It's thundering, but the clouds kind of went away, and I don't think it's raining anymore. I don't know if it's going to storm today or not. I think there's like under 50% chance, but I think Ohio overall is supposed to get some storms, but I don't know when. It's good. I think it's very good. Would I make it again? Yes. I like that there's a tiny little bit of heat when I swallow the food from the tomatoes, but it's not super hot. I like a little spice. I probably would have added pepper flakes if I didn't find the like Rotel type tomatoes. It's really good for what it is. I mean, it's literally just chicken, homemade cream cheese. It could have used maybe a little bit more cream cheese, and I probably could have made more cream cheese because I have yogurt. I just needed to strain it longer, but that was an extra step I didn't want to take. It has plenty of cream cheese, but I think a little bit more cream cheese would be good. It's literally just cream cheese, chicken, panko, pork panko, tomato, and a bunch of cheese. So, I mean, can it really go wrong? Not really. Which is a good thing that I like it because there's a good bit of it here. I'm going to be eating it for like 3 days. So I am going to have this and some yogurt. And that's going to be my lunch. I'm going to go watch The Golden Girls or Mama's Family or something. I don't know. It's Saturday. It's the day to do nothing. So I hope that you enjoy your Saturday. I hope the weather is nice where you're at. I hope that you don't have any Canada wildfire smoke. I hope that you don't have any severe thunderstorms today. I feel bad for everybody who is going through that. The amount of wildlife that has died, the amount of homes that have probably been destroyed, and lives from the smoke. Just ingesting the smoke, not even being anywhere near it, it was rough. So prayers for all of you, because that is really scary and I feel bad for you. I hope everybody is well and enjoy your Saturday.